Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our third session of Survivor is Profit Series 2021. My name is Prudence and I will be your moderator for today's workshop. Thank you all for joining us. And let me remind you again of what Survivor is Profit series is about. Survivor is Profit is specially created during the challenging time for us to be able to help SME businesses by sharing what we know as an industry expert and answering the concern you have about your business. And the main objective is to give you values and tools to survive in this new climate. We will conduct this workshop regularly with different topic coverage and different speakers and panel. Do look forward to more sessions of Survivor is Perfect. And after today's workshop, we ask that you take a moment to fill out a quick survey to help us improve on our next workshop. You may find the survey link in the comment sections, and by filling this up, you will receive a Google merchandise. There's a Google notebook from us. So all you need to do is to fill out the survey. For today's topic, this time around, our session is going to be a little different than usual. With Hari Raya approaching, we are inviting our very own performance marketing and digital media expert to share their insight on how consumer behavior has changed during this Ramadan Raya period amid the pandemic. And our audience, you will get to know how marketing campaigns can be further enhanced to help you get positive results along the way. It is not too late to refine and polish your marketing campaign to meet consumer changing needs during this period. So without further ado, let me introduce our speakers today. Our first speaker is Sunny Show, Digital Media Deputy Manager at Trinity. Hi, Sunny.
Hi, Prudence. Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm glad that I'm here.
All right. Let me brief you guys a little bit on Sunny's background. He has more than 7 years of experience in the digital marketing field, and he helped SME and enterprise corporation to redefine their digital vision. He played advisory roles on client engagement, serving as a digital strategy advisor to both account leads and clients. So Sunny, thank you for being here.
No problem. I'm glad that I can share some insights, my experience with everyone here.
All right. So next is our second speaker, Kelly Tang, our Performance Marketing Deputy Manager. Hi, Kelly.
Hello, Prudence. Hello, Sunny. It's
Hi,
great
Kelly.
to be here together with you all to share more insights with the audiences.
All right. So for Kelly, she comes from a little or no marketing background and has ventured into the digital marketing world and gained her interest in data analytics since her graduation in 2017. So for Sunny and Kelly, thank you for being here.
No problem.
All right. So for our audience benefit, let me briefly intro our agenda for today. So first sessions, we will have Sunny to share with us on useful insight on consumer behavior that will define this Ramadan and help brain navigate effectively through these sessions. And second, we will have Kelly to share with us some of the actionable tips and guidance on how you can leverage those key insights to boost your marketing campaign. And at the end of today, we will be having a Q&A session. So any business concern or queries you have, you may submit in the comment sections and we will get our speakers to answer as many as we can later. Now that everyone is clear on our agenda, our speakers, are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Sunny, I'll pass it over to you now.
Sure, no problem. Okay, good. Very good afternoon, everyone. All right, so basically today I would like to share some insight, some studies about the new norm, especially for the festive season, Ramadan and Raya consumer behavior. Okay, so basically Ramadan is a time for social gathering whereby friends and family come together for reflection, prayer, celebration, right? So for marketing, it is also considered one of the largest ad season of the year. So basically, a very important thing that the pandemic actually reshape the consumer behavior journey from how consumer get information, from where consumer purchase, from what consumer purchase, and also from how consumer experiences right now. This year, things are really a little bit different. Pandemic has changed Raya plans for many Malaysians. In a shift, in a way of millions of Malaysian things, they really look into search and purchase right now rather than in-store purchase. Okay, so today I would like to share with you there's 5 key insight for brand to connect with their audience during Ramadan. So first of all, as you know, Malaysian, there are around population of 32 million populations. So 20 million are Muslims in Malaysia. Average Ramadan or Raya spending per year is around 18 billion, as you can see. So average per Malaysian, they are spending around 900 for Ramadan or Raya. So in this insight, Malaysian prepared their Ramadan earlier, uh, especially the new norm right now. Um, a study showed that based on a Google search volume, Ramadan relate items growth from February onwards every year. Not to say they are concerned about a pandemic or what is about the preparation of product and services. Okay, so everyone here, maybe you can prepare yourself at least 2 months before you start the season, festive seasons. All right, online searches for Ramadan begin at 2 months in advance. So showing your customer preparation for celebration, plans your campaign, plans your strategy beforehand. All right, start your campaign planning earlier to be ahead to reach out your customer. This is a very important insight in the new norm right now. Okay, consumer behavior these days, they are really curious. They are really demanding and impatient right now. Uh, as you know that we go into insight number 2. Consumer are researching, exploring, and buying on their smartphone. All right. So I believe that nowadays a lot of people are having at least 2 or more devices with them, including their mobile devices or their mobile phone. All right. The demand of safety in COVID-19 pandemic drive the mobile shopping spike. There are 59% of more times shopping online during the season because of pandemic. All right, mobile is seems like safer alternative for those people who like go shopping during Ramadan. All right, so there is a study show that 53% less time shopping in store because as we know, Ramadan and Raya, there's crowded places, crowded people at mall or stores. All right, and phones are taking a large role in discovering, researching, purchasing compared to in-store visit right now. All right, there are 69% of mobile seasonal shoppers shopping because of safer than going to an in-store. Okay, so buying decision begin with research conduct online, and most are on mobile. All right. There were 27.4 million internet users in Malaysia in January 2021 as a studies data. So 96% of users accessing the internet via devices. So the important thing, be there when people are actively looking to learn, discover, find, or buy your product. How we going to win the micro moment, or what are the meaning of micro moments. All right, basically, winning the micro moments uh, are in these 4 points. All right, I want to know moment, I want to go moment, I want to do moment, and I want to buy moment. All right, uh, thanks to the mobile, micro moments can happen anytime, anywhere right now. All right, in those moments, consumers expect like brand to address their needs with real-time relevancy. So as you know, I want to know moment. All right, I want to know moment is something like exploring and research, but not yet in purchase mode. All right, they were like useful information. They are looking for useful information, so that in this moment, it's not the hard selling moment. All right, so we'll go to the how to go moment. All right, basically how to go moment, looking for a local business or considering buying a product at a local store. All right, to to get your physical business in their consideration set in that moment. This is a very important moment for you. All right, the third one will be the how to do moment. People want help with getting things done or trying something new. It may come before or after the purchase. Being there is very it is a very important content and the right time. So the last one will be I want to buy moment. I want to buy moment basically is something ready to make a purchase and like may need help deciding what or how to buy. Be there with the right information to seal the deal. So when people came into this moment, it's basically they are ready to spend. So win the moment with your product. So what is a diamond key takeaway for in this insight? The demand of shoppers are like because the demands of shopper is getting higher and higher. Shopping online is getting increasing due to the pandemic. All right, so this is like everyone staying home, working from home. So make sure your product is visible online. All right, it will easily for people who search you, and also a great online shoppers experience, checkout experience is very important. As we mentioned, user experience and user interface is very important. So this is the most important insight for this. Let's go to the third insight. The third insight is about consumer spending. It about consumer spending with the festive seasons. As you can see, here are the top online activity for Malaysian during Ramadan. So the studies show that online shopping is one of the top lists. All right, 70% of them are online shop during Ramadan seasons. Of course, it goes following by ordering food, donation zakat, sending gifts. What are Malaysia planning to buy this Ramadan? Here are some top category that Malaysian planning to buy before, during, and after Ramadan. The best, the top percentage that the studies show that 70% in F&B industry. All right, it consider food, snacks, drinks, grocery, or food and beverage. So the next come to 63% of apparel, clothes, fashion, accessories, 45% of electronic goods, including devices, your tablets, and 38% of beauty and personal care products. All right, so this chart showing you that the priorities and the timeline in between before Ramadan, during Ramadan, and after Ramadan means during Raya time. Okay, so as you can see over here, food and grocery remain the top mine throughout the whole entire holiday season. So yeah, food, if let's say your business is related to food, this is a very good moment, very good seasons for you to shop out, to be there, to be online. All right. So apparel and home living will have a spike during Ramadan side before Raya time, so they can prepare their Raya seasons to have more some new stuff, new clothes. About consumer electronic, see a spike in purchase after Raya, and consumers spend their do it Raya maybe. So you can see there's a very unique thing why consumer electronic, there is a dark green color over there in week 2 of during Raya time, or maybe after Raya. Why? Is because either they do it Raya, or sometimes it really when you visit your relative home, or even virtual visit them, you will see something new, some new electronic stuff. You will feel that, oh, it's good stuff, I should buy this for myself. So it generate this kind of thought to consumer. All right, let's go. This is the key diamonds takeaway. All right, build brand awareness earlier and capture your customer attention. All right, so build your brand earlier. Those people who considering, they are looking, they're interested on you, move them to the purchase stage. All right, maybe second, do a remarketing campaign to target those shoppers with an action before they interested your product, before even they are looking for your services or your product before. All right, so the third one, create more promotion to attract your users to online store. Even sometimes there is an in-store walk-in. All right, attract them with promotions. All right, give them more discount or more promotion. Think or create more promotion for them. The fourth insight we go to, all right, is about searches around food and spirituality during Ramadan. As you can see in this slide, with a busy working hour, busy eating schedule, timing is really everything during Ramadan seasons. Because of this pandemic, most of us are really staying at home, studying at home. For Ramadan, it means that they might have more time to prepare their meal time. They can prepare earlier than usual day. So during Ramadan, such interest for food and spirituality spike. As you can see, most users search for recipe 7 hours before preparation their ingredients. So that's why they search for it. And also during Ramadan fasting, Malaysians use their lunch break to browse through online. The first major daily online traffic happens during a lunchtime period, is around 12 to 4 p.m. This is the data that and also the studies that we collected. Of course, while as you can see, donation usually increase during Ramadan. People are looking for help each other throughout the donation more than previous year, especially the time that you really in this hour, in this pandemic COVID timing, zakat, there is a 3.3 times increase search for zakat, and also there's 11 times increase in search for dua. So this insight is really if that is related to your products, yeah, it might a very good chance for you. All right, what diamond key takeaway that for this insight? Know when to advertise. Know when is the best time to pump in your money. All right. For the second, be helpful and relevant of tapping intent-based content. Maybe later Kaylee will explain more about the intent-based content. All right. So the third one, create relevant themes content that can engage with your audience. For example, you can create some content with tag, hashtag, or tag your 3 friends to win some awards or rewards. I don't know. Maybe you can try out. All right. So last but not least, this is the fifth insight. All right. The fifth insight will be talking about the demand for local content and entertainment during Ramadan. So The local content stands for Ramadan recipe. You know, what is local content? All right, local content means Ramadan recipe, gift, DIY, maybe uh, baju kurung, all this consider local content. All right, there's 35% increase on YouTube watch time related to local content. 50% growth of local content. Uh, the local content stands. Uh, it might also included a lot of Raya song, some Raya moment. So there is 50% growth that the local content. And also, the most interesting part is there is 63% of households mom play mobile games during Ramadan. Uh, Mobile games really, especially Candy Crush, uh, are one of the common household activity for moms. I come across with this when I visited my friend a few years back. Um, the, the mother is like still playing Candy Crush that even when they have free times. You might consider ad advertising if your business is related. Okay, here comes the ending part. Before I end here, how Malaysians celebrating their Ramadan in a new norm right now. All right, in place for physical gathering, people turn to the digital world right now to connect with each other, friends, family. During the holy month last year, people spend more time on online entertainment, watch videos compared to traditional way. All right, people like with the rise of digital content consumption, viewers tend to like watch more ads and have high expectation on some favorite brand of theirs. And also grocery food delivery, um, there is a peak on last Ramadan as people are searching for buka puasa with meals from their favorite restaurant. They can't visit their stores. So what they can do is they will search through online delivery the food. So last time, before pandemic, people use longer time to make decision for a purchase. They might saw an ads, then they go and search. After they search an ads, then they might gather interest, then read some review, then they make purchase. But for now, there is a shorter time making decision right now. Uh, I have experience that in a day that I'm scrolling my Facebook. Suddenly, I saw a live seafood selling. It's so it's so surprisingly that I like seafood a lot. I make a purchase within 10 minutes, just like this. They the life they like giving me the steps on how you purchase and how when you will receive the goods. This is how the behavior is my own experience, is how the behavior of purchasing right now, how you make purchases is so convenient and so fast. So at the end of the day, make sure that you have your landing page ready. If not, you can just let us know. We can help you on this. Landing page, not even like a one page down, maybe a multi-page, maybe your e-commerce site, maybe your e-marketplace, etc., etc. Even though your social media page. All right. So make sure that you ready your landing page so people can look for you. So at the end, um, always practice your marketing plan with the digital marketing funnel. Remember one thing, if you can't gain eyeballs at the awareness stage, it really affected the whole entire funnel. All right. So, yeah, this is all my sharing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sunny. We have audience saying that are very insightful Ramadan sharing Mr. Sunny, and Mr. Sunny here seems to have a few supporter in our comment. Must be the client the account that he's managing.
Oh, okay, really? All right.
So everyone else in our audience, business owners, CEO, marketing managers, feel free to comment and ask questions. We would like to make this session as meaningful to you as possible. And now I would like to invite Kaylee to share with all of us on how you can leverage those insights being shared just now to boost your marketing campaign. Let's welcome Kaylee.
Hello, guys. Okay, thank you, Prudence, and thanks, Sunny, for the wonderful insights of Ramadan about the Ramadan trends, user behaviors, and such. So, as mentioned, Raya period is usually when the searches peak. That being said, brands have more opportunities to connect with the audiences before and during this special time. But how? What are the techniques? So today I'm gonna share with you all some of the important tips with the insights that shared by Sunny just now that can help you to scale your marketing campaign. So tip number one is that you should utilize every ad format. So there are multiple ad formats across the channels available for you to use, right? You can advertise with text ads, video ads, image ads, and more. And each ad format has its own benefits. So whether it's the ease and affordability of running a test ad or the colorful storytelling that comes with video. However, it's best that you can run multiple types of ads in the same campaign. Reason is because different ad format can connect you with your audiences in different ways. Okay, for example, test ads allow you to reach your target audience or potential customers when they are searching for your products or services. It's more like an intent-based marketing strategy, whereas video ads, it can help you to deliver a rich and more engaging experience to your audiences, which text ad cannot do, right? So if you are only using one ad format in your campaign, you should probably consider adding more formats so that you can see a lift in your campaign performance. And to add on, actually video format is proven effective in driving more engagement as compared to image ads. So be sure you try out video. Move on to second tips. Be present for your customers when they are searching for you. So I believe you guys have seen the available platform shared by Sunny just now, right? Yeah. So, but don't worry if you did not, because here I reinsert the platforms available online. Of course, these are not all the available platforms that you can use, but they are the popular ones. Okay, we've got Google, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. The list goes on and on. Of course, I'm not asking you to be present on every single channel, but at least the top 3 popular channels used among Malaysians. Can you guess? Can you guess what is the top 3 channels? You can actually put your guesses in the comment section there. Okay, just type in whichever 3 that pops up in your head right now. Okay, so the top 3 popular channels are actually none other than Google, Facebook, and YouTube. Yeah, I'm not sure whether is anyone not using these 3. I don't think so, right? Because you all are tuning in either through Facebook or YouTube. So I believe you guys must have used one of this lah. Okay. Anyway, my mom and dad are actually using them to find and consume information. So if you are not present or leveraging on these platforms, you should already. Otherwise, it's simple as you might just lose some of the potential customers, which is why we always encourage our clients to not to focus only on one platform, but try to integrate more platforms, which also called multi-channel marketing, simply to be present and ready when your customers are searching for you, your products and services. And tip number 3 is that you should use mobile-friendly creatives. Okay. Earlier, Sunny also showed some insights that indicate a rise in mobile users because smartphones are just very, very convenient to use and to bring around. And actually, a study done by Facebook showed that mobile is where most of the Ramadan shoppers in Malaysia discover ideas, research, and purchase items as compared to in-store. And there is actually 76% of them use smartphone while watching TV. And these people, including Gen Z, millennials, Gen X, and some of the baby boomers. So in order for you to boost your marketing campaign, you should really create mobile-friendly videos and images. Why? It's because, why would I emphasize this point? It's because this is one of the common mistakes done by many of the marketers. Okay, they often neglect to optimize their creatives for mobile users and always thought that using one image can, only one image can perform on every channel. So they don't really bother of creating other images or videos already, which this will result in slower and poorer campaign result. So now that you know that creating mobile friendly images or video is very important, what can you do to optimize your creatives for the mobile viewing environment? First thing is that you can crop your creatives to fit the mobile screen, okay? Since people typically consume content on mobile while holding their phone vertically, okay, most of the time we hold our phones vertically, right? So it's important that you take advantage of the vertical screen space by creating vertical creatives, at least in square, but you can try to create in portrait or full portrait. So the ratio should be, for square is 1:1, portrait is 4:5, and full portrait is 9:16. You can Google it up, okay? And then for the second tips on how you can optimize your creatives for mobile users is that you can try to create creatives that match with mobile users' consumption behavior. Okay, so people scroll through content very quickly on mobile, and especially if they are using video. So it's important that your video matches their fast consumption behavior, and you can actually boost your ad impact by using tighter framing, faster pacing, and the use of large type of superimposed text and bright and high contrast color. So with this strategy, your video ad will actually improve at least 10 to 15% of the ad recall and favorability. Okay, and the third tips is that you can create your creatives that work with sound on and sound off, and be sure to use subtitles. Okay, because people consume content at different parts of the day in various settings. Okay, so it's better for you to optimize your creatives with or without sounds, and using subtitles can actually help you to deliver your message when people are watching without sound. Okay. Tip number 4 is that you should deliver good post-ad click experience. So this is another tip for you to improve your marketing campaign. I want you to put yourself in the user's shoes when you design your landing page, your e-commerce store, or your lead form. Yeah. You have to ask yourself these questions. Is it easy to navigate? Does it require a lot of efforts to complete the purchase or to submit the form? Is it relevant to what they are searching for? Is your website taking forever to load? So all these questions are actually impacting your campaign performance, and you should do the necessary changes in order to get a better result. So don't just look at the targeting setting, the ad formats, and the content. Post ad click experience is also very important. It will actually impact whether or not your target audience will convert. And tip number 5, which is you should optimize your ad content. Okay, Raya is the Malaysia's busiest ad season. So how to make your ad stand out from the crowd? How can you create an ad that wins and capture their attention among so many ads that's shown to them at the same time? So if your ads are not enticing enough and basically are just similar to what other ads do, you should try enhancing it to be more relevant and helpful by leveraging on their searches, the searches intents. So the intents can be their interests, the search terms that they are using, the location they are in, and the time when they usually browse online. So example is showing here that you can see from here. If your restaurant, if your restaurant is providing Ramadan buffet, so when people type and search for Ramadan buffet near me, and these two ads comes up, which one will actually capture attention? I believe you all will choose this variant, right? So be sure to optimize your ad content that are very interesting and attractive enough for them to click and to consider, your service or products at the first place. Okay. And next tip, that you should have a realistic budget. Okay, why do I say so? It's because the competition increases during the festive season, not only during Ramadan or Raya, actually for Chinese New Year, Christmas, 11/11 as well. So for you to boost your marketing campaigns during this peak season, you must have a realistic budget. Okay, for some of you who are in certain industry that usually peak during Raya seasons like F&B or beauty industry, right? If you guys have been running digital campaign for some time, even before Raya, some of you might see a drop in your ad exposure and an increase in your cost or bidding price during this period of time. That's because other businesses also want to show their ads to the same target audience at the same time. So if this happens to you that your ads have lost some visibility or exposure, you may need to adjust or increase your budget for it to be able to show at all times. Okay, we suggest that you may start increasing your budget by at least 20%, 20 to 30%. So if the result are still not meeting the expectation, it could probably mean that your budget is still not enough, or you should sit down and seriously look into your ad content, your target audience, and the post-click experience. Okay. Tip number 7 is that you should plan your timeline. Okay. Actually, if you want to boost your sales during seasonal time, you should plan ahead so that you can achieve a holistic result by going through the marketing funnel from awareness to conversions. And we always advise our clients to start the campaigns early of the festive season for at least 4 weeks to do the prospecting, as well as to give the machine learning models enough time to read, to study your campaign and start performing. And we are incorporating a timeline with 3 important phases, which are the teasing phase, actual sales phase, and post-sales phase for our clients, with our tailored strategy on what kind of content and ad format you can use, how long the campaign should run, what's the objective that a particular campaign will achieve, things like that. But of course, the duration of each phase is not fixed because we will actually customize based on your budgets, for example, your business nature, and your consumer behavior data from your past campaign or previous campaign. So let me show you how an example, let me show you an example of how a Raya campaign timeline should be. So this timeline is just an example, mainly to show you how you can actually plan properly. And okay, this timeline is also got 3 period of time, which is pre-Ramadan, Ramadan month, and Eid and post-Eid. Okay, so we allocated 4 weeks for pre-Ramadan, 4 weeks for the month of Ramadan, and 2 weeks for Eid and post-Eid. And how we plan the campaign in this duration is actually based on the marketing objectives. Okay, you can see on the left, and each campaign has its own marketing goal, such as to make people aware of your brand, to make them consider your brand products and services, and then to get purchases. Yeah, so you can see here, after you have planned the marketing activities with marketing funnel, right? This is actually a funnel. So from awareness to the bottom level of the marketing funnel. Okay, after you have planned this, you can start thinking about what kind of platforms you want to use. But usually we will suggest cross-channel so that you can have more chances to reach your audiences in various ways. And the ad messages should also be crafted based on your marketing objectives. Okay, for example, you can see here, if we want to raise awareness, we should focus on our brand. Okay, if you want to drive consideration and intent, maybe the ad messages will be crafted towards your products or services, anything that related to your real marketing objective. Okay, and then drive conversion is very straightforward. It's just sales, okay, promotions, or get them to purchase, things like that. Okay, so basically this is how you can plan your campaign timeline, not only to Ramadan, but the following seasons or festives as well. Okay, and we always emphasize on marketing funnel is also because actually if you create a campaign based on marketing funnel, you can actually get a cheaper cost and you can reach higher potential customers. Yeah. So I know it sounds a little bit complicated. No worries if you haven't started yet and you plan to start, but you don't know how to plan. Feel free to contact us after this workshop. Our team will actually go and understand the situation and plan it for you. And the last tips is all about experiment. Okay, A/B testing is very, very important in the world of digital marketing. Okay, what works best for her might not work best for him. You get what I mean, right? So you can A/B test everything, including your ad content, your formats, your target audience, in order for you to scale your marketing campaigns. However, please take note that the experiment campaign should also run in the same duration with the same amount of budget to see the accurate result. Okay, don't allocate 20 ringgit for A campaign and then 50 ringgit for B campaign. You won't get the accurate result. Okay, after experimenting, you'll be more certain with your settings and your directions. So, yeah. Okay, now we are partnering with SIDEC to digitize your business and your marketing strategy. You can actually apply for this grant to receive 50% of the digitization matching grant, or up to 5,000 grant from Selangor state government when you sign up for digital marketing packages from us lah. And of course, if you are registered under relevant laws of Malaysia and must be at least, your company must be at least 51% owned by Malaysians, and the business operation location must be registered in Selangor only. Okay, because this grant is eligible for Selangor state only, and your business must be operated for at least a year, And then your minimum annual sales turnover must be 300,000 and not exceeding 1 million. Okay, if you meet all these criteria and you are interested to apply for this grant, you may check out more information through the link that we posted in the comment section. Yeah, and we will contact you after that. So basically, here's the end of my sharing. I hope you guys learned something today.
Thank you, Kelly, for the sharing just now, and also Sunny for the insightful sharing.
You're welcome.
So we hope our audience find the sharing both informative and valuable. And before we move into a Q&A sessions, a friendly reminders for the audience: do fill out the survey and you will receive a Google merchandise. It's a Google notebook from us, and you may find the survey link in the comment sections. Now, let's move to the Q&A sessions because we see there are quite a lot of questions. Okay, let me pull out the first one. Okay. Possible to share any marketing campaign idea that would be effective during the Raya season?
I will take these questions. Marketing campaign ideas. I would definitely say you can do something fun, entertaining, creative, which is a must, and try to focus on the authenticity. Make it more real. Yeah, I think this is the direction that you can go to. Yeah.
All right. Sunny, you have any input?
For my side, I think Kelly mentioned about the tips, and also one thing maybe you can include it into a lifestyle. Maybe if your product or services is related to lifestyle, you can create something more into lifestyles because the trend might be improving, or the trend might be going into the lifestyle more right now.
All right. Next question we have: why is my Facebook ads attracting unnecessary likes when I already narrow my target audience and exclude the non-targeting? With so no PM comment either. Any tips? I think Kaylee, you can take this question.
Yeah, actually, for Facebook ads, or any of the online ads that you do, it's very, very, very difficult to totally exclude these people because there are bots on Facebook or any other platforms. So that one, I would say, is really cannot exclude them. But then, yeah, you can try and narrow your target audience, or maybe if you already have a list of audiences that you would like to target, maybe you can just match them to the system and let your ad show to these people only. Yeah. And with so no PM or comment either. Okay, PM and comment, if that is your main objective, then probably your targeting setting is too narrow. That's why your ads can't be performed. Yeah. But if your marketing objective is something else, maybe you shouldn't just look at PM or comment. There are other important metrics for you to look at. Yeah. So if you need any help, you can let us know. Yeah. We will assist you.
All right. Next question we have Jessica asking, what should digital brands take into account first during the Raya and Ramadan season?
Oh, okay. For this one, I think it's the price, because actually people care most about price when making Ramadan shopping decision, and I think review is quite important as well. Yeah, a lot of people make decisions based on the reviews. So if you haven't gotten any reviews or comments from the buyers, probably you can start collecting them to actually form a review section. Okay. in the end, it's building your digital assets. So I think price and reviews are the two things that brands should really take into account.
I think I agree what Kelly mentioned, but I would like to add on a little bit on this question, Jessica Wong. From my point of view, right, basically promotion is very important as well. All right, your campaign, your promotion, that what is the promotion for this Ramadan seasons or this Raya seasons, and also the delivery for because of the pandemic right now, a lot of people were concerned about the delivery part, so you might take note into this as well.
Okay, thank you, Sunny and Kaylee. Next question we have Valerie asking, when would be the best time to launch a sales campaign during Ramadan and Raya festivities?
Okay, I think I take this question. When will be the best time? As mentioned just now in the slide or in the tips that I mentioned, if possible, plan your campaign earlier. All right. The best will be 2 months before the Ramadan seasons. All right. Plan earlier. Get a schedule, get a timeline, so that you will know what is the time to post or to do anything from that particular moment.
Yeah. I would like to add on as well. The how to say that the period that Sunny mentioned is actually the second shopping peak season for Ramadan. So yeah, be sure you leverage on these um, trends. Yeah.
Okay. We have next question pointed to Kaylee. Hi, Kaylee. Your words, more formats of ads. Does it mean post ads on more platform or post the same ads with different ads word format? I think you mentioned that format of ads just now, right?
Yeah. So the ad formats that I mentioned is actually like if you are only using image format, then you can consider using other types. Okay, for example, on Facebook, right, it has several types for you to choose. You got image ad, video ads, carousel, collection. So these are the available formats for you to use. On Google as well, it's not only text ads, but it has display ads, YouTube ads. So there are a lot of formats that you can play with. Yes, I hope I answered your questions.
Okay, we have the question from this audience as well. We do know that a lot of devices have different ratio display, but how we know to crop the ratio that will fit in the devices?
Mm. I will take these questions. How do we know that crop the ratios that will fit in their devices? Actually, for it depends on which platform that you're using. Let's say if you are using Facebook, they already have a guideline for you to follow. So you can just follow their guideline to create the your creatives. And for Google as well, they already prepare a guide for you. The size, the spec, the everything they are already listed out. So you can just check it out and do your creatives over there.
All right. Next one, we will have Samuel asking, given the pandemic, do you think consumer behavior will change once again if another lockdown unfolds?
Oh, okay. All right. I think I will take this. Of course, I don't have the crystal ball with me, so we really don't know whether uh, will it be changed or not once again. But for now, it's already changed. I can assure you that compared to previous before pandemic and now with pandemic, the behavior is already right here. Is already changed. Now is the new norm. So the most important thing is we need to be prepared for this new norm right now.
All right. Next question. Which platform should be given more attention during Raya, e-commerce or in-store?
Okay, I think I'll take this as well. All right. Basically, from my personal point of view, of course, definitely, for now, in this particular moment, as mentioned again, e-commerce is if you compare e-commerce to in-store, these two platforms, I will say that e-commerce will have more attention, but yet there is still in-store outside opening right now. So of course, we do support the locals, all right? But if you mention about the platform who get more attention, I would say that e-commerce is the one who get more attention right now, because a lot of people they are worried about the pandemic. They working from home. They are not leaving. They are ordering a delivery through. They have plenty of time at home, just shopping online.
All right. Next one we have, I'm not sure whether we have answered this question. Which would be the best digital platform that can be used to promote marketing campaigns during Raya?
I think
There's
Kelly,
no
yeah, Kelly
Yeah,
take it.
there's
Oh,
no any digital platform that is best to promote your products and services lah, actually, because every platform has its benefits, right? And it also can help you to achieve your marketing goal. It depends on how you craft your ad messaging and to set the targeting setting. Okay. Indeed, for certain platforms, they have their own strength and the popular demographics. But if you are not sure about which platform to use and your budget is limited, you can always test it out. Remember I said about the A/B testing? So you can actually divide your budget into half, 50-50, and try it out for two platforms and see which one performs better.
all right. We have audience asking, will this live keep? Yes, you can always rewatch this live session after that, so don't worry. And I think we have covered most of the questions. And if we don't answer your questions, don't worry, we will get our consultant to contact you shortly. All right, so that's all for the Q&A sessions. So before you go, please take a moment to complete a survey, and your feedback will help us to improve on our next workshop. And also by filling the survey, you will receive a Google Notebook from us. So thank you for your time if you have already completed the survey. And another info is that for Selangor SMEs looking for funding and solution to transform your business digitally, as Kelly mentioned just now, you will find the link about Selangor SME Digital Matching Grant in the comment sections, especially if you are looking into areas of digital marketing, website design, online advertising. Penpager Trinity, as one of the appointed digital service provider, will assist you throughout the journey. And I think that's all for our session today. So speakers, you have any words to say before we go?
I would like to say thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining the workshop, and also I hope you get something, get some diamond back, get some insight tips back, and relate to your businesses.
Yeah. Thank you all for your time, for tuning in, and we hope you learned something today. And if you still have any questions or queries about anything, you can just leave your contact details or contact us after this workshop, and our team will be ready for you.
Yeah. We also see one question that our audience asking about the grants. Will it cover Kuala Lumpur area? I think Sunny, you can elaborate more on this grant.
Sorry, again, I can't hear you.
We have audience asking about the grant, whether will it cover the Kuala Lumpur.
Okay. Maybe you can fill up the survey. You can fill up the survey form at the Facebook comment below. So I will ask the team to contact you about this. Don't worry about it.
To explain in the details.
Yep, so that's all for our session today. For our next sessions, remember to follow our social media for the latest update. Type Trinity42 on Facebook and Trinity42 Digital on Instagram. And once again, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, and also our speakers for the time and your sharing. Goodbye for now.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much.
Bye.
I'll see
Bye.
you next time.